Hello, Cancer. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and I do hope all of you are doing well. This is your monthly tarot reading for February 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's take a look at your cards for this month. First week, Cancer. You have the 7 of Coins. Second week, the 8 of Coins. Third week in February, Major Arcana card, the Hermit. And the last week, Major Arcana card, Justice. So Cancer, taking a look at your first week here in February 2023, you are starting off with the 7 of Coins, or what is known as the 7 of Pentacles. So at the beginning of February here, you're kind of doing a review. You're recapping something that you've been putting a lot of your time and energy into, Cancer. And you're kind of wondering if it's working, if you should continue. So it is a week of assessment of how things are going. So this is definitely something in the material world. This could be in your home environment or your work environment. It could be a project that you're involved with. It is something here that you're very focused on. So very much could be something that you do on the side. Something extra is what I'm picking up, Cancer. So the 7 of Coins is just stepping back and seeing if you should continue with whatever this is referring to. If you're to continue in the same manner, or if there's something that needs to be changed. Now the 7 numerology with this card is one that you need to trust your instincts, what your intuition is telling you at this time. And if this is in regards to relationships, what's your intuition telling you? Maybe having a discussion with the other individual to see how things really are. If it's in regards to your job, are you happy with the job that you have? Or are you looking for a job? Are you wanting something more? It's kind of like having a conversation with yourself. If it is indeed an actual project, then deciding if you should change things up or possibly just throw in the towel, cut your losses. But primarily with this 7 numerology, it's about trusting in your instincts and your intuition. So let's take a look at your clarifying card. You have the Page of Pentacles. So with this coming in, there's going to be some news or information or something that you'll acquire that's going to help you in regards to your assessment of what you should be doing at this time. There could be some new key pieces of information that you find out where now you're going to decide possibly to go off in a new direction. Taking a look at your tea leaf card, you have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Well, very much good to know with the 7 of Coins is that if you're wanting to change something up, definitely don't lower your standards. So an example of this would be, let's say you put out a certain product and it's not selling. Don't be so quick to put it on sale. There might be something on how it's presented, the presentation, or getting the word out. Some other avenue that needs to be assessed rather than what this card is talking about. Don't lower your standards. So that's just an example, but that could relate to if you're looking for a job, a certain job, but you come across something that you're being offered, but it's not at all what you wanted, and maybe not the pay either. So you're going to be putting in a lot of time and effort with very little reward. So first week here, don't lower your standards in regards to what you're assessing, what you're looking at. what you're going after at the beginning of February. And this could be in regards to relationships, your work environment, your home environment, a project you're working on. There's going to be some kind of, it's going to be a piece of information or something with this Page of Pentacles, clarifying this. That's going to help you decide which direction you should go in. Now, the second week in February, you have the Eight of Coins. So one more coin has been added. And the Eight of Coins definitely can be in regards to your work environment or something that you're really concentrating on, focusing on. So I do feel these two cards here kind of go hand in hand, but you now have one more coin or pentacle. So you are moving forward with whatever the Seven of Coins represents. You might have made some adjustments, but it doesn't look like you're throwing in the towel, Cancer. You're just finding another way for what it is you want to accomplish. And looking at the card here, we do see this individual gathering more information, knowledge. That's specifically what the Page of Pentacles is all about. And also looking at the candles here, kind of burning the midnight oil, so to speak. So Eight of Coins represents putting your heart and soul into something to reach a certain level of your expectations. And if it is pertaining to you've been looking for a job, the Eight of Coins showing up is an indication that you will find work that is steady, long-lasting, and also something you will enjoy. Let's take a look at your clarifying card. And you have the Five of Cups. Wow, this really ties into your tea leaf message here. For the first week, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You're going to be unhappy. There's other options. You see the two cups here. So it's kind of a little bit of a warning and clarifying that you're going to find work. You're going to be okay. Eight of Coins is focusing your time and energy for a specific cause. So certainly could be something in the home environment. It could be your job. It could be looking to find a place to move to, some kind of goal or project, and you're putting in the time and effort, and you are gathering your resources to make this happen the way you want it to. So again, don't lower your standards. A common theme here for the first half of February. Let's take a look at your tea leaf card message. V, victory in some endeavor. That is precisely why there's the V, something's coming in. And I said, if you're looking for a new job, don't just take any job. Go after the one that you want. So there's going to be victory here in regards to the second week and maybe something that you're wanting to obtain and you have a couple offers, or don't be too quick to take the first offer that comes by. Third week, you have the Major Arcana card, the Hermit. Definitely a card of review, which is kind of what you were doing here in the beginning of February, but now by mid-February. Now you might be very hopeful. That is what this light is in the lantern. It represents the star of hope, so you're kind of reflecting on what has transpired and the decisions that you made. And you might be looking for additional information or answers, and when the Hermit shows up, the answers are within. It's not going to be as you see here in a book that's shown here on the Eight of Coins. It is within yourself, Cancer. What are you happy with? What is it you want for your future? So I do feel the first half of February is maybe problem solving, and then this second half of February is going to be kind of just reflecting on that, just kind of obtaining that information as experience, knowledge, and just kind of then going with the flow. Clarifying card for the Hermit. Okay, Five of Wands. Five of Wands is actually problem solving. So that could be exactly what you're reflecting on, how you solved what was going on here at the beginning of February. And this Five of Wands can be a very challenging energy. So you're kind of reflecting on the changes that had to take place to get you to where you are here now in the third week of February. Let's take a look at your tea leaf card message. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, week 3 is totally about going within, realizing what you've been letting happen, possibly for some time. But here at the start of February, you're making a concentrated effort to assess what you need to do. So week 3 is kind of more realizing what you had been going through, kind of a repetitious cycle. And I do feel you're getting out of that cycle and changing up the energy around you. Last week in February, you have the Major Arcana card, Justice, a card of balance, a card of indicating things are working out as they were meant to be. And yeah, for some of you, this could represent some kind of legal battle or court case. And it is an indication, again, things are going to work out as they were meant to be because justice will prevail. Let's go right into the clarifying card. Page of Cups. There might be a surprise, especially if it is a legal matter. There might be something that surprises you, something that pops up out of the blue. The Page of Cups, to me, is always about expecting the unexpected. So maybe you were thinking that you didn't have a hope and a prayer for whatever the Justice card is indicating for you. Some kind of legal matter. And really don't hover on that kind of negative energy, as the law of attraction can kick in and then it turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy. And that is something you do not want, Cancer. So keep your thoughts positive, but there is something that's going to be unexpected this last week, something that you didn't see coming, and depending on which side of the coin you're on, will determine if it's good or bad. But there is this strong balancing of the scales energy, so things will catch up to the ones that it needs to, and the others will be compensated. Tea leaf fortune for this last week. Tent, temporary situation. Well, this is a card just showing the tent being pitched in the desert at night, but by tomorrow morning it will be gone. So it could be that you're worried about something in particular this last week, but it's temporary. It's going to pass. What it feels more like to me is something in this last week where you're working out the kinks, the minor details. So it's not a big deal, but it is something that is maybe catching you off guard that you need to take care of, but it is something minor. And with the Justice card, we see these huge scales being balanced evenly, so that is the energy at the end of February for you, Cancer. Everything balanced out, even keel, and justice is served. So Cancer, that was your tarot card reading for the month of February. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Cancer family.